What's good, YouTube? Your boy Bossco back again with another video, live stream actually. How is everybody doing? Lars, what it do? Eric, what it do? What's good? Maybe it has to get adjusted a little bit. How's everybody doing now? Fat Boy Kicks, what it do? Bubble Tea, what it do? This is gonna get better. This is gonna get better. Hold on one second. Yes, indeed. Anyway, regardless, it goes in and out. That's just how it is. What's going on with everybody, bro? Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Hopefully, everybody's having a great day, great night, wherever you are in the world. For me on the West Coast, it's still 8:10. You know, very important day. That's why I have the membership level 810 squad and Energy 810. 810 represents my mother's birthday. Plus, you know, we had a significant situation, I guess, with the number 810. We used to catch, well, she would catch that time often, maybe like, I think like 2 years before she passed. She would always catch the number 810, which happened to be her birthday. But like, it usually was the time of day or just a number on the screen. And then once she passed, I started seeing that, and I still do. Just random things that happen to have that sequence of numbers. So it means a lot to me. It represents her. So once again, happy birthday, Mom. I love you. I miss you, of course. But yeah, so 8:10 today. I just chilled out. I mean, I did some other stuff, but I didn't really post a lot. You know, I just chilled because I was just trying to really I don't know, just absorb it. Because if you got, you know, some people might know, some people might not. I do have currently my grandmother in the hospital currently right now. So it's just tricky times right now, amongst a bunch of other things. So that's kind of why I've been like involved but not involved. You know what I mean? 8, 10, 12. Okay. I appreciate that, Manny, and thank everybody for that. Thank you, IBA Sneakerhead. What it do, my guy? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you. Yeah, it's been about 6 years, but it feels like this year. I don't think you ever can really get used to that. And very close with her. I was the only child with a single mom, so we had a really, really close bond. And before she became sick, you know, I was taking care of her for, you know, every single day. So we even got closer. Like it's a long story, but like it's weird. Like we really, you know, God blessed me with the opportunity to be able to, you know, do and be as close and as we were, especially towards those days when I was taking care of her as she took care of me. So 810 squad, 810 energy, or energy 810, you know, that's what those tiers are representing. And once again, shout out to everybody. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man, and you know it. A lot of things been happening, man, in I'm not even saying in the sneaker world, because I'm sure that has been the case too, but just in general with the Dipset versus Locks, I was tuned in 100% from beginning to end. I don't know how many other people were. Of course, we're gonna talk about some Kyrie's that I came across yesterday when I was out and about. Another colorway that I'm not sure when the release date is, but you know, there's not too many release dates for a lot. Well, they have release dates, but if you go around enough places, you might see something a little early. Dizzy in the building. What it do, my dude? Welcome, man. How you doing? What is going on with you? For those of you guys who did watch that, if there was anybody here in the stream who did watch Lox vs. Dipset, how do you guys have it? Because, who do you guys felt won? If you guys had any highlights about that, I honestly, I was into both of these groups, coming up and everything, but, I honestly felt like it turned out just like Jadakiss and Fab, but I felt like Dipset would have had more things that hit off the right way. I mean, but the way the Lox went at it, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Definitely sorry to hear that, bro. I was ready for Jim Jones, Conway versus Conway the Machine. You think that would happen? Yeah, Fat Boy. It was ridiculous, man. It was from the beginning to the end. How the Lox came in, ready for war. Wasn't really worrying about what they were dressing like. Jada came with the Timberland boots, let you know he was ready for work. So I seen somebody in the comments say, if Cameron wore pink, that would have made it a little different. Believe it or not, I feel like it would have, because that's what a lot of people associate know them guys for. Cameron, he wore like black and maybe pink, but he should have wore like some outlandish pink shit like he do. But if you guys watched it, it did seem like he didn't care to be there, which I'm confused on that, bro. I know they all had turmoil, you know the word, turmoil. You know what I'm saying? They had things. Anthony, I appreciate that. Squad in the building. What it do, my dude? Yes, sir. They've had issues. If the Lox had issues, we don't know about it. They were smart and kept it off the internet, didn't keep it public. But Dipset broke up. Cam and Jim had problems. Joel's, when he got out, he had a diss song versus Cam, and he just got out not too long ago. So their camaraderie and their chemistry wasn't the same the way the Lox was, man. The Lox came out and killed it, my dude. Yeah, the outfits. Yeah. Lox came out just chilling. Dipset came flashy, and which I respect. Jada came out with the jewels on, no pun intended. But yeah, man, I really thought, yeah, Jada did want all the smoke, and he definitely dealt with all the smoke. And like I said, it turned out the same way Fab and Jada did, because I like Jada and Fab both. Fab is one of my, Jada is too though, but Fab is one of mine. I thought Fab, I was going for Fab in the Freddie versus Jason, versus they had, but Jada just was more focused. And it's the point that a lot of people were saying, you can't really put cool versus like a killer or somebody going at you. You know what I mean? The too cool for school vibes don't really work in a battle, in a real battle. You know what I mean? Deshaun, what it do? Welcome to the stream, my dude. How you doing? I love Dipset too, Fat Boy. I'm telling you, I had them winning it. I thought, I was going in it thinking that Dipset would have a better outing and they would have kind of came out on top. Because Dipset got a lot of anthems, Lox do too. I'm not saying they don't, but Dipset has a lot of great stuff. But they didn't. The thing is, Diplomats were not prepared at all. They were messing up on the words. Messing up on the words is the biggest thing. You got to know the words to your song. Lox knew the words to their song, and all the guys knew the lyrics to everybody else's song. You know what I mean? It was crazy, man. Yeah, you didn't think so? You didn't think so? Yeah, I could see that. I could see people saying that. I think because, they're, the main people of the groups, Lox is just 3, but Diplomats got way more than 3 people, but the main 3, main players is 3. So that's, I guess they will try to do like a 3v3 thing. But Cameron acting like he didn't want to be there, which I wonder why. Like, I thought they were starting to get paid for this stuff now, so it would be kind of an incentive to go. Maybe they're still not. I thought they were. Now that this official versus and they got ticket sales and all this stuff, I think the artists are getting paid from it. So I'm like, why didn't he want to be there? I mean, he came out there in a beach chair trying to be too cool, but Jada pointed out like he was going to try and stay in that beach chair too long, but we was kicking their ass, like, which he was. And it was like, it was crazy because I felt like, Ramir, what it do? Welcome to the stream, bro. I felt like, yeah, there was lip singing exactly, and Jada pointed it out. You know what I mean? Even some of the songs I really liked, it just didn't come off right, man. I honestly felt like, you know, it was close with maybe the first two songs, even though I still gave it to the Locks just because of everything. Like, I'm not gonna lie, when the Locks came out and then they announced Dipset and nothing happened, and then they like, you know, Styles said it was bigger than Harlem and New York or Harlem and Yonkers. It's about the culture, and them still not coming out there. Then just two coming out. Then Cameron came out. From that point right there, I'm not gonna lie, I automatically was like, all right, I want to see Jada and win now, because I'm like, how you gonna come and treat this like you don't care? And then the fact that like there's stories like I guess Cam said something was holding him in the back, that's why he couldn't get there. But you know, Fat Joe's review said that Cameron was trying to leave. Why would you be trying to leave if that was true? Like, what's going on, man? So like, yeah, man, it just really put me off from the jump. You know what I mean? Jada and them cared about the situation, and for Cam to come out there to be too cool for school, it let me down as a Cameron fan. Like, you don't care about this, brother? Like, you niggas want to hear the music. So like, it was like I said, close at the beginning, like not close, but like the first two songs that the Diplomats played was cool, but they still lost to the first two that the Locks played. I forget the sequence of who played what, but it was just like kind of like a landslide the whole time. The only time when Diplomats went, I liked the songs, but I still gave the point to the other side. Yeah, that's true, Eric. Once the freestyle, that kind of solidified it. Daniel in the building, squad in the building, what it do, my guy? What's going on with you? Hey, time flies, and I appreciate that support, Manny, for real. Dipset didn't study enough at all. And then, you know, they try to bring up the Purple City Bird Gang, which they have a lot of good stuff with Purple City Bird Gang, because like there's an umbrella of the Diplomats, or and I don't know if everybody, a lot of people do, some people don't, but like the Diplomats is Jim, Cam, and Jewels, but then they got Purple City Bird Gang. Then they had, well, Skull Gang is just a Jim Jones thing, but they had Purple City Bird Gang. And there's another thing, but Purple City Bird Gang was where Max was at. And you know the whole history. There's a history with Max B and Jim Jones that I guess Jim Jones never going to let go. So, you know, that's what it is. But yeah, J.R. Ryder, they said J.R. Ryder was in the building. He got some fire songs that represent the Dipset, because it's Diplomats, and then Dipset, and then Purple City Bird Gang, and maybe something else, because they could have brought out 40 Cal or something. But, you know, there's a time and place for all that. I got it. But they played Purple City Bird Gang, so I guess they were trying to give light to the whole Dipset situation. But it just didn't hit right. You know what I mean? And I think one thing I liked how they kept extending the battle. And I think when they extended the battle, that's kind of what gave Dipset a little bit of chance to catch up. Quanda in the building. Quanda in the building. What it do? Welcome. How you doing today? Yes, happy Nene Day. Quanda is my auntie. That's my mom's sister. And my mom's nickname was Nene for her. For everybody, actually, Renee. They just didn't compare, man. And, you know, Jewels went into his own little spew with the I'm Back and the Murder. Those were, or no, it's not called I'm Back. Wait, it is. Yeah. No, it's called Santana and Murder. When Jewels played those songs, I was proud. Those are some songs I really liked. No Cash App? Oh, if you mean Cash App to donate. If you don't have Cash App, I appreciate it. They got the Super Chat option also. However you see fit. I appreciate it. But yeah, so, you know, overall, you know what I mean? Locks won. If you guys wanted to give it a score, I don't really know what the score could be because they didn't really keep count. They kept going. They kept extending it, which I was there for. Like I said, I watched it from beginning to end. One thing about the hip hop events, you can definitely count on them not to start early most of the time, which is a good thing because, for instance, I had went to the gym that day, and I kind of lost track of time when I got there, and then when I was getting there, I'm like, oh man, it's about to start now. But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it probably won't start on time. So I was able to go ahead and get a whole little session there for like an hour and get back home. And then they had just was getting ready to start a few minutes after that. Like I had time to get into the shower and then come to it and then it start. So I wasn't mad that they started late. But I was going to be mad because the first time they talked about the fire marshal's trying to shut us down, they said we going over time. I was mad then they started late because it's like, well, if y'all started on time, but it got full what we needed, but they extended it and let it keep happening. So that was fire. That right there would be crazy. How do you guys feel about that? Kanye versus Dr. Dre. Even I feel it. Producers versus rappers. Dr. Dre. He do got a few songs, but all his bars have been written by somebody else, Snoop, M, or somebody else. Kanye, he has a lot of people writing for him too, but he does write a lot more of his stuff than Dr. Dre does. But I get the whole point because they both rap and sing, or both rap and produce. That would be dope. I don't think we'll ever see that. I think, you know what I'm saying? One reason I don't like why we never got a chance or why haven't we seen Jay-Z yet? Like, come on, man. DMX was pulling for that before he passed away, and Jay-Z didn't want to do it, man. That was cold business, man. That would have been dope to see. I'm curious to see what the next one's going to be. There's been a lot of them. I've only been tuned in for a select few, but I definitely was tuned in for Jadakiss Fab, Snoop Dogg, DMX, and this one here. I think this was the third one where I did watch Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. I watched that for maybe the whole duration of it or a little bit of it. I came in like, yeah. I was interested to see how that played out. People sleep on Soulja Boy and Bow Wow actually with the music they make. Yeah, they need to do a part 2 in this type of form because now they can probably each of them could probably bring out an artist, the artist to perform the songs, since they're just the producers. Swiss Beats is different, man. That was one thing that they brung up. I saw in the chat a lot during the battle. I think Cameron had a song or two with Swiss, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. I think he did at least one. But like a lot of people are pointing out, like Swiss Beats was kind of that 90s era or late 90s, early 2000s era with that whole Rough Riders movement and all that stuff. Because most of that stuff the Locks were playing, a lot of that, majority of that was produced by Swiss. You know what I mean? Like Swiss Beats got a lot of genre to touch, and definitely Timberland does. I didn't watch the first one. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't really care to, really. You know what I'm saying? I think at the time, just whatever, I didn't really care to, but it turned out to be cool. I mean, I'm sure it turned out to be good. Like I said, I didn't watch it, but a lot of people did like it. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't done so already, do me a favor and hit the like button, please. I just want to talk about that. I didn't know how long I would stay on it, you know what I mean? But that was definitely one of the things that happened since we've been live last time. I think that was a pretty interesting Tuesday night because it was during the week, so that was even better. You know what I'm saying? And Jada was the MVP of the whole situation. Locks won it overall. Cameron and them, their lack of togetherness showed. And one thing that is good though, I guess there is going to be a tour that's going to happen. Hopefully they can pull it off. Diplomats or Dipset and the Locks, and I guess State Property. They announced State Property, but the flyer I saw only had the Locks and Dipset or Diplomat. So either way, it would be good to see. But if they were able to get State Property involved with that, that would be a dope thing too. That would be definitely a dope thing too. So that was one thing, and then of course USA won the gold in the basketball. I watched a lot of the Olympic Games. I don't know if you guys did. If you guys did, what sports were you guys watching besides basketball, or was it only hoops? You know, I like the level. I like the competition in general. You know what I mean? Being somebody who had aspirations of being a professional athlete, or anybody who just wanted to play sports at a competitive level, you got to understand what goes into becoming an Olympian. So whatever sport, that's why I could really leave it on Channel 4. I didn't go for all the other channels because they did have, which I should have probably looked into because I didn't realize it, but they had channels dedicated to just like sports, like whatever sport. So like if you're watching basketball on whatever the basketball cable channel was, you got to see all the teams play as opposed to just only seeing USA. I didn't really take that in consideration, or else I'd have watched more of the men's and women's basketball, as well as what other sport was that I watched a lot. Oh, I probably would have tuned into tennis because I like watching tennis, you know. But yeah, probably just those three sports. Out of here, Kicks. What it do, my guy? What's going on with you? I watched you first. Summer going to 6th grade, 2018. Wow. Crazy. Time is flying, bro. Time is flying. I got a video coming out probably tomorrow. I've seen a lot of new colorways too of like PGs and Kyrie. Well, Kyrie is most of people have seen, which is crazy. K Oliver, what's good, bro? Welcome to the stream. How you doing this evening? Out of here. What's your latest pickup? And good luck to everybody going for autumn kicks that's dropping this week because it's crazy. It's a lot of things dropping this week. Anybody here hit on those dunks today? I didn't go for them at all. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of out the loop with that. And the reason why is just because, you know, Flex has just been wild, so I haven't really been tuned into it too much. But speaking of new colorways, now went by Topanga Mall. That's what the video will be about, pretty much. Somebody's there in like a WSS. But yeah, man, there's like a Kyrie I saw on Sneaker News. It's actually already in thumbnail, so you guys know what it is. But yeah, I seen it on Sneaker News with I think the date was like later. I don't even know. But so far, things have just been randomly popping up. And when I got these, the girl was like, "Oh, we just put these out." And I'm gonna say something funny because I know it's not. But anyway, this is what it is, man. Somebody out here in the valley, or not even the valley, just in the areas that I be going, there's somebody out here now all of a sudden loving Kyrie's, because at one point before I could go to a store and see a Kyrie that's not nowhere else really and be like, "Can I get a 13?" Like, "Oh yeah, we got a 13, no problem." Now all of a sudden I'm seeing a shoe, a Kyrie, and somebody's picking up the 13 quickly. Like it happened at Hollywood, it happened at Sherman Oaks, it happened at Topanga. It's like, "Oh, the 13 just left," or like, who is going around getting 13s of Kyries? People not really on Kyries like that. So I was kind of taken back by that. So now there's somebody around here Kyrie searching. Hopefully there's somebody who watches, because ain't nobody been on no Kyries out here. Ain't nobody gave a care about them. But yeah, so yeah, there's somebody around here sneaking up and snatching them 13s, man. But it is what it is. But this shoe right here, I think it's pretty dope. There will be a full detailed review on the channel, obviously, and probably better lighting because it's kind of dark in here. But these Kyries, I don't know the name of them, but I have a feeling that they're called, the Kyrie 7 Grind. Now, that blue one that we scooped up the other day, like about a week or two ago, we ended up getting that out to a member, Marcel. Shout out to you, homie, if you're watching now or later. I was able to give them to him because they were a size 12. Because once again, when I saw the shoe, it's funny because my boy was like, "Yo, they're here at the store." I got there the next day, or maybe 2 days later. I think the next day, but it might be 2 days later. And the 13 was gone. So I got the 12 to go ahead and do the review, talk about the shoe. I'm gonna find a 13, no problem, at some point, because they are not around. Like they check for you. When I saw this, there was the 12, and then she checked and said Northridge had it. But my schedule, from what I had to do, I had to come back over to my neck of the woods So I couldn't go to Northridge. I called Northridge after I'm done doing what I'm doing, but like later on, right, maybe before they close, and the 13 wasn't there. So at some point I will get this, but this one might be called the Grind. I don't know if it's going to be like a 2.0 or just called the Grind in another colorway because, wait a minute. No, that's not the opposite. I'm about to say this is the opposite of the other one. Because on the fingers, as they call it, the fingers of the shoe, it has that Grind material from Nike, and as well as on the Nike swoosh. If you don't know, the Nike Grind is Nike's way of recycling. They recycle old shoes and materials as opposed to dumping them. They form it all together to make another material. So they've been adding this to a lot of different shoes out there, which are letting people know that they're about recycling and reusing materials, which is dope to see. So the detailing, which is the fingers, the swoosh, and on both sides, and then the Kyrie logo has like that Grind material. And yeah, man, this is a pretty dope shoe. I think the colorway is dope. You know what I mean? If I had to choose out of the two Grind colorways, even though this has a little bit more color to it and more light, I think I would go with the black and blue ones just because I think those are fire. I like how that blue hits here. If I had them, I would pull them out right now, but I don't. A lot of heat this week out of here. Kyrie 4 Power Female. That it's kind of the same color as this. The Power Female had like this teal colorway. Not the same, but kind of, you know what I mean? Respect, bro. I appreciate that. Definitely, man. I really do appreciate you being down with the channel for so long, man. You know, you've seen a lot of things on the channel. You know what I mean? Outsole crazy. You know what I mean? Clear outsole. I mean, I would wear them for casual wear. So this is going to be dirty instantly. But inside, man, this right here is great for indoor courts. Oh, you returning for Lucky Charms. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. What was I about to say or show you guys? I think that's it because can't remember. It's some retail arbitrage stuff, I think. But there were some shoes that I came across. If you watch my Bobby Through channel, you'll see I found these Iversons, bro. Some crazy Iversons for like $40. Dope find. I was gonna go live stream last night when I had everything, but get busy and doing other stuff, so I didn't go live. If you were curious, both shoes are the same as far as like the tongue and the heel. They both just have the same signature and the same Kyrie logo on the front. You know, the laces is different on here too. No really need for lace swapping. Yeah. KyrieZ, man, they still dropping some colorways, you know, despite, you know, it toning down and just things being chill. I mean, they're still coming out with colorways, which is dope. There's a lot of dope Kyrie 4s that are dropping and have dropped. And then there's a Kyrie 7 that drops like the We're All One People or whatever it's called. The colorful one that drops in a day or two. That's fire. Yeah, I do. They are in the abyss of my closet. Yeah, he's been around. I don't know if you guys saw when I tried to customize my zebras, my 350 zebras. I dyed them red because I was trying to get the red and black look with a. I think I intended for the sole to become. Yeah, I was trying to get that sole to be red. It just didn't come out right. So usually it'd be like right on the side of it, but it is like kind of tucked away. But I still do have them. I'm keeping them. But yeah, I tie-dyed or I dip-dyed some Yeezy 350 V2s trying to make it a custom. I like the way they came. I mean, I like them. Do I have it on my IG? Oh man. Do I think I do. But yeah, no, definitely. That's something that I still have. I don't know if I mean, I don't know what else I do to them. There's no really repairing them. No really repairing them, but I definitely still have them. And that video, there's a video that I have also that it's still getting, like, people are still watching it, which is dope. It's where I threw all my Yeezys in the washing machine, and it actually panned out. I mean, it helped out. Yeah, Kiet in the building. What's good, squad in the building? That was something I thought after the fact. You know what? That was something I thought about after the fact. I'm like, I should have just sent them to her because I still have some Kyrie 4s. Yeah, I need to just send them. There's some Kyrie 4s. They're the Seahawk colorway, so it's all white with like the blue. But I don't know what I want to do with them. I just was let you freestyle on them. I mean, of course, I'll compensate you for it and everything, but I definitely still want to do that. I'm trying to see if I have it down here on my page. If I still have it down here on my page, I don't know if I do. But yeah, love you. My mama, man. I don't know if I have it. I thought I did have it on here. Maybe I don't. Tie-dyeing my Yeezys, though. Love you too, Corner. Yeah. Let me see. I'm going to continue to scroll for a little bit to see if I can catch him. Oh, there they go. I think I have a picture of just them by itself, though. If I don't, then I'll go back up to it. Okay. I thought I had a picture of just it, but hold on a second. I just heard something. Hold on one second. My bad. I wasn't sure. It just sounded like a thump or something like that. What the hell is that? You never know what's going on outside these days. It's still summertime. People tripping. Anyway, I guess I don't have it here. There we go. I knew I had a picture. I'm like, I have to have one. So that was the finished product. If you guys hadn't seen it, let me know what you guys think about it. How did it come out? Yeah, I think they're pretty dope. Yes, indeed, man. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for them new pennies to come back out. Definitely. Definitely will be getting those. You know, I'm for, like, I was telling a few people, like, there's not too many shoes for myself that I want for myself that I see coming out. Oh, I have to share something with you guys, man. You know, some people might. You like them, Kiet? Good looking out. You know what I mean? I tried. You know what I mean? I tried. K. Oliver, if possible, I'm not tripping. There are gonna be some stipulations as to a reason why I can't go, and if I can't go because of it, then I don't need to go to a game. And I just lost my train of thought. I hate that. Oh yeah, I got a confession to make, you guys. It's gonna be hard for me to say this, but I gotta keep it 100 with you guys. I gotta keep it 1,000. There's no other way to keep it but 100. Shout out to everybody here in the stream. I appreciate it. If you guys leave after what I say, I understand. But just understand, man, I'm human. You know what I mean? I just can't do nothing but be honest with you guys. You know what I mean? Like I said, if you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't already done so in the stream, hit the like button because that helps out. It helps other people watch the channel. Because if you guys hear this, you guys might not want to be here no more. So at least if you guys hit the like button, then somebody else might come and start watching the channel, and it'll be okay. All right. Eric V, you already know. But So the other day I went out. Me and my girl went out to Long Beach to go hang out with some of her friends. And we went out to like a bar out there, which was cool. You know what I mean? The weather was cool. Was a lot of people there. That was the one thing that was like, wow. And I was wondering if I was starting to develop social anxiety in a sense. I mean, I'm already an introvert where I like to keep to myself, whatever. But like going out and seeing so many more people, because it seems like it's just so much more than it was before. Maybe it's because it's been so long since we've seen a full amount of people. It's crazy. So, I'm there. We chilling out. It was a cool time. No big deal. I'm, having drinks. We chilling out. Whatever. So then, like, I had went out. It was gonna be an outing. So, like, let me put on some shoes I haven't worn in a minute. So, shout out to Sneaker Cycle because he helped me with the assist getting these for retail because they're, the Biohacks is like my favorite Jordan 1 of recent. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fire Jordan 1s, and Jordan 1s are one of the best, are one of the best looking shoes and stylish shoes that you can think of. I think that those things are fire. But the resale is crazy. So like, if you don't get the shoe when you first get it, paying resale be crazy. And nowadays in 2021, a lot of people now are going to the reps and doing all that stuff, the 5%ers and 3%ers, whatever they call them, the shoes. People are starting to go to reps because, they saying the price is too crazy. So, like, it's just crazy, man. I was at the club there chilling. I wore the Biohacks. I showed them on my Instagram. People was, saying what's up. They like them. They said they look good on feet. I mean, I made a little YouTube short video, and it got like 1,000 views out of nowhere. I didn't do no type of like, I think I posted on my YouTube story. That was it. But that was dope to see. I'm like, okay. And then people were commenting they like the Biohacks. MMI, what's good? Welcome. Shout out to Tokyo. Thanks for watching all the way from Tokyo, man. What time of day is it for you? I appreciate you watching. And Tokyo Olympics was fun. I don't know if you watched or volunteered or was there at all or whatever, but yeah, man, shout out to Tokyo. Thank you for watching from out there, man. I really appreciate that. Oh, you do like that hat? Good looking out, Eric. I appreciate that. David, what it do? Welcome to the stream. Cool Kicks. A little bit, yeah, I kind of was. This week, out of here, Kicks, I'm not going for no shoes myself. They're all going from, all the slots is going to be going for my members in a sense. So I'm going for all of them, but I don't know how many I'll hit because you know how the thing has been acting. But for me personally, I don't see any shoe that I'm really dead on. I said this before, I'll say it again. As far as like the retail or the retro hype and the the ones something to go for, okay, I take it back. Like Travis Scott's, I go for that. I like that shoe. The blue ones, the highs and the lows. But my win of the year was the Travis Scott 6. So like if I don't win another one of them shoes, I'm not tripping. So you got Travis Scott 6 and then the UNC ones. And then I was able to get the Biohacks for retail. So I'm super good. So yeah, let me finish the story. My bad. So yeah, so man, I'm there. I'm chilling out, wearing the Biohacks, chilling out. A few people gave compliments on them. I was like, okay. But when I got home, man, I had to think about it long and hard. But I realized that, like I said, man, we're all human. We all have our own opinions. So everybody's opinions is cool. You have yours, and I can have mine. But what I gotta say, bro, is after wearing the Biohacks, I am not a fan of Jordan 1s. The shoe wasn't really comfortable. Maybe I have to break it in. I don't know. Maybe I'm used to basketball shoes, Kyrie's, and I wear these a lot. These are very comfortable. I'm not tripping off of Jordan 1 for myself personally. I'm not tripping off of them. I'll keep my UNCs because I like them. I like the Biohacks because I like them too. I like that color combination and the quality on them is fire. I got rid of the damn, what was it? The damn Fusions, Silver Toes. I sold those too. I'm good on those things. For me personally. Unless they come out, like if I get the what is it? The Travis Scott, okay, that's cool. That's a custom one. That's fine. That's different. I'm so good on them, my nigga. My niggas and my niggas. I'm so good on them shoes. It is a hype. They look good. I like the design. I like the style, the colorways. But for me personally, to be like trying to go get them, and I have to have them for my collection, and that, man, I never really was on them before. My first Jordan 1 out of all the Jordans I've been having and shoes I've been having, you see, I never really went after those before. But, you know, coming around it, being around it, going around places and being able to get your hands on these things for retail, and it's just such around. I mean, you know, the biohacks really stood out to me. So that's the one that I would have tried to go after. But I didn't make the real effort for it. I think I did actually, but I went for the squad. Shout out to Anthony if you're still here. I was able to hook him up with a pair of biohacks for retail in his size. But that's what it's all about with the squad, getting the shoes for the members in the first place. But yeah, man, Daniel, man, they're cool. But for my foot, maybe I have to wear it again. I'm not getting rid of the bios or the UNCs. But like, I didn't like how I felt from my foot. I felt like the way how high it came up was kind of like weird. I don't know. Maybe I gotta try them in other ways, you know. But I don't see that. I don't see them looking good for me. So I'm saying that and standing by it. They come out in some fire colorways, so that's what makes it like, you know, kind of hard. But at the end of the day, exactly, Isaac. I didn't really get that, and I hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, they're the most comfortable Jordan. They're one of the most comfortable Jordans." I didn't really get that. Maybe because I'm used to other type of comfortability, you know, like cruise runs or any boost that I have. You know, because they're not, I think they're more comfortable than foam posits. Jordan 1s are more comfortable than foam posits, but I still love foam posits. It's just my own, to each his own for me. They're cool, but it you know, and I've already said that about the Dunks. I see you talking about them too. Yeah, like they're kind of the same shoe. But yeah, they're dope. And like I said, they could just not maybe work for my foot. And, you know, also shoes when they're brand new, you got to break them in. You know what I mean? I'm not one that's tripping off for not creasing the shoe. So, like, you know, I will check it out again. I will wear it again, and maybe it'll warm up on me or something like that. But after wearing them for a night out on the town, even getting compliments with them, you know what I'm saying? Just after the end of the night, which I don't wear my shoes for compliments, but I'm just saying, after all that happened, things that would make you kind of like, oh yeah, these are, you know, yeah. It just was like, man. 13s are comfortable. Definitely. You can wear them with anything. Most people can. I don't like how they look for me if I wear shorts. Maybe it's just, like I said, it's probably a personal thing. You know what I mean? I know the overall consensus for a lot of people, they love the ones, you know. But like I said, out of all my years of sneaker collecting, I've went through, like I said before, maybe 3 collections. I say like this is my 3rd time. And what I mean by 3rd collection is like getting shoes, building them up, having a certain amount of them, and then trying to getting rid of all of them, and then starting over and getting some more, and then getting rid of them and getting some more. I'm on my like 3rd rotation. And out of all of that, never have I ever tried to get a Jordan 1 for myself. Like I said, I've always liked the way they look, and they got some super banger Jordan 1s out there. You know what I mean? Like some really nice Jordan 1s. I don't know, man. I don't know. The material used. Okay, I get that. So for those of you guys who do have a few different Jordans out there, if you guys have a biohack and another Jordan, is there a difference in those 2 ones? Because I mean, the biohacks, the materials was cool. I don't know, man. I think around the the ankle Achilles area, there's cushion there. But I think the footbed for me is what doesn't do it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe the shape of the footbed. I wasn't duck walking, like not trying to crease my shoes, so it wasn't like that, you know what I'm saying? But when I took them off, they just looked super bulky. But I don't know, man. Maybe I was drinking, so maybe my vision, I gotta give it another. But after that time, after that length of having it on, I know if I like a shoe. You know if you like a shoe when you first put it on. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know the fit or the size of it or like what it's supposed to be. Kyrie's, after you know what you're getting into, then you know what it is. So I know what I'm looking for when I get a Kyrie. They have cushion, the comfort all around, the heel and Achilles. That's fine. You might not be able to wear every Kyrie all day long because they are meant for basketball, but I don't really have a problem with them. But like when I put on my Prestos, that fit for the Presto, oh my God, that is in the cruise rooms. I think they're kind of these are like always by my side because I just put these on and just slide them on. But they're becoming more worn around the collar. You can't see them because they're all black. Because I wear these a lot. You can just slide right in and slide right out. You know what I mean? Prestos though, the Prestos are them. The fit on those is beautiful. See, they have a lot of cushion around that heel and ankle, man. The Kyries have been doing that, at least the Kyrie 6s and the 7s, kind of, but the 6s for sure. For sure. Yeah. Have you ever hooped in those before? Oh, you did? Okay. If you don't mind sharing, was it like a Achilles part or a bottom part of your foot that you hurt? Like your arch or something like that? Just curious. If you feel like sharing, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. What shoes am I into? Oh, what got you into shoes? Oh man. Mine's go back. Wow. If it's the shoe that got me into shoes is I just was gonna wear them the other day, but I don't. Damn, I didn't do it. I'm trying to figure out what I did with them. They gotta be right here though, because I was gonna. Man, the shoe that got me into everything. It was two of them, but they're from the same player. The pennies, man. The foam posits. I think the blue foam posits was like the shoe that solidified it. That's why I'm mad that I don't have it. I just had this shoe out. I was just trying to rock this shoe. Yeah. No. Yeah, man. Damn, I would like to have it to show you. I mean, you guys know what it looks like, so it's not like I'm showing you something you haven't seen. Is that it right here? No, that's not saying. Yeah, here we go. Yep. I had cleaned them off and everything. This shoe is kind of like I had shoes before that I liked, like the David Robinsons, the navy blue pair. That was like one of my favorite shoes. Then the Chris Webbers was another shoe I liked too, but I believe besides Larry Johnson's, but that was like elementary. So I like Larry Johnson and stuff like that. But as far as like where I wanted to start getting shoes and collecting them, but also hooping them, this one. And then Mike Bibby wore them in the championship game for Arizona, and I was an Arizona fan. They wore him, I think Jason Terry, but it was almost the same effect of when Devin Booker and whoever else from Kentucky brung out the Don issue or the Don C Jordan 2s, those blue ones, which are super fire. I definitely have to get those at some point. There were plenty of shoes before. Like I said, the David Robinson was dope, but I was a kid just hooping in them. Larry Johnson's, I like those a lot too, but like same situation. So I just ran through those, and it wasn't like, oh, I want to get more of things, and like I was fully into shoes, but I think this one was it. Unless the other penny came out first, and I liked it, and Jordans are around. I think that's when I think when those pennies came out, I'm disappointed. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. When these pennies came out, I believe that's when the Columbia 11s was coming out, right? Or either the Concords, one of them, that whole era. But it was like this shoe, and it was definitely this one here. I remember like, yeah, it's on with the sneakers, man. Like this shoe, Foam Posits is just an excellent shoe. I know Lars appreciates these Foam Posits in general. The technology nobody else really is still using with this foam posit material as far as how it molds to your foot, and it's kind of a shoe that only you can fit after it molds to your foot. The price point is just what blows it for everybody, and some of the wild colorways they have. But this right here, man, trend-setting shoe, bro, as well as this one, which is coming out next year. We talked about definitely going to go after these. Definitely, or not even going to go after. We got to make that happen. Definitely. Manning, good question. Yes and no. I mean, I have at some point and started again. And it's all about whatever sees fit. You know, chilling out definitely more, but it all depends, man. Yeah, Fat Boy, and the Pippin ones. The Pippin ones were dope with the swoosh on it. I love those. I remember hooping those a lot. I ran those throughout. Man, those right there is crazy. Turbo, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Rams, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Kyrie Low 2 is definitely a comfortable shoe. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate that feedback, everybody, too. If you guys haven't done so, do me a favor, hit that like button, of course. We just been rocking, man. I haven't really been having live stream in a minute, but I will bring it back a little more often, definitely more often. You know. Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but yeah. Have you thought about that? But yeah. So boom, the Kyrie. Okay, so this is another thing. I was iffy if I wanted to share this too, because a lot of people out there would tell me you should have knew better. Oh, Raging Bulls. Okay, so you got okay. That's dope. That's dope to get them now. I'm not sure what the resale looks like on them, but that's fire. KD9 Unlimited. KD9s are dope. KDs are cool. Never really was a big fan of KDs, but he got some cool shoes. What I was gonna say was how I got duped. I got duped on IG, man. I got duped. I made a move without thinking about it, and I bought a fake item. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, that was fake. Why you even buy it? I'm like, man, the price was cool, and I was like, that's dope. That's a dope colorway. I never seen that colorway before. So the other day I was scrolling on IG. Fat Boy, good looking out, man. I appreciate the super chat, bro. I appreciate that a lot. What's your what's maybe your top 3 sneakers, Fat Boy, in your collection, or just like your grills? Yeah, man. I thought that it was gonna work. I thought it was cool. You know what I mean? I checked it out. I seen on IG they were advertising about it. I guess somebody's been picking up my cookies and been hearing what I've been talking about. Yeah, I did out of here. I did. I definitely did. So I see this thing on IG. You guys might see it too. I'm over here scrolling, and I see this thing flash. I said, "Oh shit! Oh, that's dope." Let me see that again. And this ad was fake. I didn't know at the time. When you out in the streets, you looking around, you doing things are happening. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. Maybe, Fat Boy, once again, I appreciate that, bro. So yeah, I'm looking on IG. I see this thing. I'm at Starbucks getting something to drink, and I show my girl to him like, oh man, this look dope, huh? Because I already have one. So I'm like, well, let's see what this other one look like. And afterwards, after it was purchased, I then decide, let me look more into this because I was still iffy on what I saw, but it still looked good. So I'm like, yeah. But then like, you know, I just said, let me just look more into it because man, I gotta make sure. So I went back and checked the ad and everything was there. So I'm like, okay, cool, let's go ahead and buy it. Forget it. After I looked and checked out afterwards, I checked the comments and everything. Turned out the whole thing was fugazi. So don't laugh, but I'm gonna show you what I got. But it's actually a good thing in a sense because I'll tell you why. So I'm scrolling on IG and they flash this. Oh, boom. Oh, you see that? It's colorful, right? Dang, what the hell is that? Boom, look at the band. Boom, whoa, what's that, right? I'm like, oh shit, that thing hard. Let me see. They showed it from the side. Bam, boom, boom, right? Like, what? And they even showed this. Boom, boom. They did like this. They did like this. The ad was like this. They're like, let me make sure you guys can see that. They were like, boom. And they pulled out the box. Boom. And they go, boom, two-tone band. I'm like, oh shit, that's fire. Because I was just thinking about, because I got this for a gift for like I think Christmas. I like G-Shocks. Me and my friends back in the day, well, not me, I didn't do this part, but like we had G-Shocks and a couple of my friends who had a little bit more money, they would people at some point were icing out G-Shocks. I think they might still do that. I never did that, but people were putting like diamonds on their G-Shock and you know, stunting out this G-Shock. All I wanted to do, I had like a couple just black ones, like straight black ones, but I've always wanted to switch the bands, but I never knew where to go get the bands from. So yeah, man, it promoted it as a G-Shock. Like all the images showed G-Shock stuff. Even when they went close on the watch, at the top, like all G-Shock say, it said G-Shock there in the ad. In the ad with the same color watch and everything. So they false advertised completely. You know what I mean? I'm not mad. I'm just like speaking passionately, telling y'all, showing you what happened. But yeah, man, you know, so it is what it is. Like, you know, I always turn a negative into a positive. Yeah, I got janked on this. It's cool. It got some weight to it. It works. But like I said earlier, I had went to a watch place asking if they could switch the bands. I'm gonna do that because this is the same. I mean, if it fit, I think it will because it's the same build as the watch. It's just not it. It might fit. It might not. If it can fit, that's the option I was gonna try and do. I was gonna try and switch the bands and put them on my black G-Shock and just have a custom G-Shock. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, man, that's what I'm embarrassed to say I did. I fell for the okie doke. They got me. You know, I don't mind some colorful shit sometimes because it does match some of the shoes I got, some of the Kyries and shit. You know, things be flashy, things be colorful. It kind of matches some things. So, you know, I'm sure you guys all know to double check these ads and things you guys see. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I thought I double checked, and the fact that they use G-Shock all up in the ad. You know, now that I'm speaking it to you guys, if your phones are around, they might hear this, and now you guys might start to see that advertisement on your phone. And when you see it, let me know. Tag me. Say, hey, man, I see it too. Cheese stock, exactly. Cheese shock, exactly. And the thing is, on the ad, it said G-Shock here. Up here, it just says sport watch, water resistant. I'm like, you guys got to be kidding me. But yeah, it's, you know, scam season. Scam season's up. All you got to do is pay a little extra money to get you, you know, put a little promotion behind it. And, so, you know, somebody like me paying attention but not paying attention. What you need again? G-Shocks? Did I miss something, Isaac? Jordan flu game. Jordan 1 Chicago. Nice. As far as your top Jordans. Jordan. Okay, yeah, there we go. Because I was asked that. Jordan 3 white cement. Jordan 3 powder blue, and a Jordan 13 Flints. Yeah, all those is fire. My favorite out of those would be the Flints. Definitely. Oh yeah, I gotta fix Nightbot. Nightbot is a digital homie who comes through and leaves links to remind people to check out my Instagram if they want to donate to Cash App, or I guess they gotta make one for Super Chat. And it has a link for the merch, but for some reason the link's not working, and I keep forgetting to go and switch it before I come in here and do the live stream. So I'm sure when I end this, I'll try to make sure to remember to do that because yeah, man, I wanted to show you guys something. I don't want to just keep saying the wrong thing. I didn't even see what you had put, man. Yeah, no, top 3 Grails or top 3 Jordans. I mean, whatever you guys feel, because I'll open it up to everybody. Your top 3 Jordans or top 3 sneakers. It's really hard. That's a hard thing. But if you got 3 things off the top of your head that you feel are fire, go ahead and share them in the chat if you like. Yeah, man, they got me good, bro. It's cool. It's all good. They got me good though. I think for like $55, $60. I'm not mad. I should have known something then. Yes. Yeah. Right. But it said on sale, limited time offer. I mean, this was a while ago. It just came. It just came today. Concourse are always fire. Yeah, no, Converse Weapon Lakers. Converses are dope. I mean, I'm not sure what it looks like, but Converse do be having some dope shoes, so I'm not even mad at that. And everybody's selection is different. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, Jordan 1s for me, just not the way. But even when you see me wear mine, I'm wearing them because I like them. I do like the University Blues, and I do like the Biohacks. I do. I like a lot of Jordan 1s. Just probably it's not good for my feet, so you just won't see me wearing them too much. I mean, that's not an excuse or nothing. I've already sold my silver toes, and I just sold the Fusion not too long ago because whatever. But yeah, bios and the universities, I feel like they're staying. Man, what it do, man? I was talking about how on IG they had this little advertisement for a watch, this watch here, and during the whole advertisement, it's advertising it as a G-Shock. It showed the G-Shock packaging, and the thing is, the box was like a custom, not a custom box. Like it looked exactly like this, but it had like a special print on it. It had the G-Shock. They pulled it out the G-Shock box. They showed the watch, and it had a G-Shock on the watch. So like and it wasn't a G-Shock. It was a what'd you say? A he shock, a me shock, a B shock. It wasn't a G-Shock though. Maybe a Z shock. I don't know. Oh man, that's kind of hard. And what I say that's why it's kind of hard because like I like a lot of them. It's funny a lot of times when I think what's weird. Even though I probably won't say this is my favorite one, but when I think of my favorite Kyrie, or I think of one I like a lot that's in my collection, the first one that comes to my mind for some reason is the Kyrie 4 red carpet. I don't know why. I think because it does have something to do with the movie. It's a fire shoe. What would I say my favorite? I like the Kyrie. Oh man. Wait, what is that? Oh, you didn't say my favorite. You said show me one my best. One of my best. Oh, about to fall. I have to say, I think the Kyrie 4 silhouette is my favorite one. It goes 4, 6, and then I think 1. Dead to Dead. One of my favorite Kyries. Maybe not one of the most hyped or most expensive ones. Because I don't have the confetti. I don't have any of the cereal ones. I snoozed and lost on those. And then the Bruce Lee one, the Kyrie 3, I snoozed and lost on that too. Because at that time, I guess the Kyrie love had people just started getting on the wave. And all of a sudden, there was 1 million people in line waiting for the Kyrie 4 Bruce Lee. I had no idea. I'm like, what? You guys like Kyries? I'm over here getting here 10 minutes before the mall opened, and the line was like it was a line of people. So I'm like, oh, we only have 15 pair. There's 70 people in line. And then simple but dope. Got patent leather. Not many Kyries out there got patent leather, except for the Kyrie 6 that just recently came out. But from this shoe all the way up to the Kyrie 6, only Kyrie with the patent leather on it. That's why I'm like, this one stands out alone. This is different. Got that salmon colorway right now. It's looking red, gold swoosh. This one right here it's simple, but it's dumb fire for me. I don't wear it too often, but for some reason, when I think about one of my favorite Kyries, or like when you said that, first one that came to my mind was this shoe right here. It's just fire, bro. It got the velvet lining around the collar, bro. Like what? And then the price point that's the other thing, because the price point was only $120, bro. $120 representing Kyrie's movie, Uncle Drew, which hopefully there's another one. Because there was this one, then there was the white one, and then there was the low. This one was kind of harder to come across. Hollywood and Highland Foot Locker had got them, and I was able to. I came there. I think honestly, I came there expecting the Kyrie low. Like I came there for that because I didn't think they had them, and then they had them, and I was like, oh yeah, we need these. Rumor was good. Romir was good. Welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome. I think you've been here, but yeah, this right. Oh, and if I had that kid, that would probably been the other one I pull out off the back because the Kyrie low. 2, Mr. Crab was fire. I picked that up for a smaller size. I wasn't able to get my size, but we definitely reviewed them on the channel because I got to. Even if I can't get my size for the shoe, I'm still going to review it because I like the shoe and I want to talk about it. I don't care. But yeah, this shoe right here is one of them ones. One of them ones, bro. Anybody here in the chat ever watch a guy by the name of Mr. Organic? I'm just curious. Kyrie 5 SpongeBob, definitely dope. Woo! That's a super dub right there. That's a super dub. Super dub. I would love to find those one day at a Ross or Burlington in a size 13. Gemini, what it do, man? The Kyrie Low 2 Sunsets is one of the best Kyrie Lows out there. Definitely. You just took off the 7s. I seen somebody in an Instagram post. The Kyrie, the 7 concepts, perfect with the Space Jam jerseys. Like that color combination goes perfect with it. I was trying to figure. I'm trying to pull everything out. For what? I want y'all's opinion, but I don't know if the lighting will be good enough. Because I wanted to wear, but I didn't know if it would match. Like if this jacket, I'm asking people's in the squad. Dominic, what it do, bro? I appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat, bro. Yes, indeed. SpongeBob's are fire. I think you got a few of them, don't you? The SpongeBob. Do you have Mr. Squidward too? That one was dope. You put the gold ones on. Okay. Good looking out, man. I appreciate that. But this is what I was trying to figure out. Come across one of these, the Toon Squad members only jackets. Found it at like Ross for not too much. But I was trying to see if this went with the biohacks. You got the patches. Yeah, the patches are fire. I was trying to see if this colorway went I didn't do it. I was like, does that go? It seemed like it did, but I didn't trust it, so I left it alone. But I'm like, does it? I do have a couple more of those because I had got them for eBay purposes. If anybody was interested, just hit me up on DM or something like that. But I was like, I didn't know if it went with that or not. Yeah. I was trying to figure it out, but I wasn't confident. I didn't think it did, so I was like, maybe not. I feel like it's kinda because of the tongue, right? Hold on. I was on it, bro, but I didn't do it just because I'm like, nah, maybe not. But I mean, from that, let me get that jersey out the way. Yeah, right. Oh man, it just from this angle I was kind of thrown off. But I think this right here, oh man, don't tell nobody you saw me talk about this first. I'm bugging right now. Don't mind me. Do I have a schedule? Not really, but I'm about to start one because I will be live streaming more, and I want to get a chance for you guys to come through, regardless when you guys can, whether you watch it during the live stream or later. I don't even care about the digital aspect of it. I'm grinding no matter what. Shout out to the squad, the new members too, as well as the people who've been holding me down since day one. We had a few more people add. If you guys are a member of the channel for the pickups or just a member in general, and you're not following me on IG, you need to follow me on IG. Let me know you're a member so I can add you to the group chat because we had a few more people join, and I don't know their IGs, so I don't want them to be in the members and then not get the service of what's going on. I went out yesterday, found some pretty good stuff. You guys already know about Fast and Furious, so that on mine. I really hope the LeBrons are slipped on so people can try and get it, man. Yeah, man, it could go. Yeah, man. I'm like, yeah. Can you just go already? Man. I thought Rice Burns was played out, man. Come on, man. Manny, I appreciate you coming through, man. Thanks for sliding by. Hopefully you hit the like button if you didn't do so before you leave, but thank you for coming through. Not sure how long. I'll be chilling out for a little bit. I had a few things that I did want to talk about. How I got janked on the watch. These once again, if you guys are just coming through, we were talking about these earlier. I'm not sure what the release date on this is, but this is a dope colorway. I got a review on this coming up soon, but I definitely like to bring it on the live stream and talk about sneakers too. Maine, I was telling the squad earlier, man, I realized after wearing my biohacks, I think he's still in here, not really a fan of ones like that. Maybe not such a shocker. Maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, man, they're definitely not all that. Yeah, shout out to Gemini, man, holding it down in Ohio, coming through later on, man. I know it's much later for you guys over there on the Eastern Conference, as I like to call it. I really do appreciate that. Coming up soon again, we will bring back another raffle. Not quite sure yet on what the shoe will be, but I will let you guys know sooner than later. Of course, so stay tuned for IG. 3:32 p.m. on a Wednesday. Shout out to Australia once again, another place I like to see in person. They did good in the Olympics too, especially hooping. Didn't they get bronze? Why didn't Ben Simmons play for Australia? They could have. But why didn't he play for them? Maybe he's trying to get his shot together for next season. But he should have played for Australia. They would have did. They got a medal, so they're good. But maybe we could have been playing Australia in the finals. Because he sucked. No, he a good player, man. I think it's just psyche, man. His psyche gone or something like that. His mental not there. I don't know what it is, bro. Next season's gonna be interesting. We need what, fire emojis or trash emojis? What you guys think the Lakers are gonna be looking like next year with this new squad? You guys have confidence in it? 1 to 10 scale. How much you guys feeling it? Some feedback on that. I'm not mad at it. I liked what they did. You know what I mean? I think the fact that they are older, I like that because it kind of will play. I'm hoping it will play into the book of what I feel should happen more often, like what the Spurs do and stuff. I feel like they honestly should play the whole team. These are all NBA players. Like the Spurs are smart because they play the whole squad the whole season. So by the time they get to the playoffs, them rookies and them guys at the end of the bench got enough experience to come in there and do damage for a minute or two, bro. Which is all you need to spare the stars. So like I wished, like, why don't they use a deeper rotation? And now the Lakers are forced to do it. So that's perfect. They're forced to play a lot of players. Westbrook can still be his Westbrook self once LeBron's not in a game like that, because he's not going to be in a game like that. Have you guys ever played with the Lakers in 2K? I know 2K is not the same as real life, but have you ever played with the Lakers in 2K and like had it on auto sub, or played with the Lakers in 2K on my career? LeBron's like never in the game. He's always being taken out of the game because his minutes restriction to like 30 minutes or something like that. So he's hardly ever in the game, it seems like. You know what I mean? Oh, you did. Hey, man, I appreciate that, bruh. Hey, welcome to the channel. I appreciate your energy and thank you for sharing that. Them shoes is fire, bro. If I'd have able to catch them in the 13, it's always been like that though. It's not about all the hype shoes, it's about what you like. That's a shoe that I would have copped. Like it would be a shoe like that I would have to have seen that's coming up that I haven't seen yet, like a fire colorway of a Presto or Air Max 90 or something like that. I don't really have anything super on my radar that's been publicized. But those Air Max 90s, the Xters, I've seen one other colorway before. I saw the one I seen and made the video about. Now I see a lot of them. I didn't know they had so many colorways. One that I saw before, I've had seen it before, but the colorway was iffy, so I didn't even pay no mind to the addition of the shoe. But the colorway that I picked up, that thing was ridiculous, bro. I think that's a fire color combination. I appreciate it though, Tone Slice. Good question. Yeah, they're saying that he's trying to get up out of there too. A lot of teams have interest in him. He's a good player regardless of the shooting thing. He get to a West Coast team, that shooting thing will go out of nowhere. And what I mean by that is, West Coast is more fast-paced, up and down. Jump shots are available a lot more, I would say. You know what I mean? NBA next season is going to be very interesting. You know what I'm saying? They always set it up to be like that. That's how you keep people involved. But the teams and stuff is going to look really interesting. 2K22 is going to be crazy with all the teams that are there. You know what I mean? And by the Bucks winning, man, that just levels the playing field in a sense of giving me more people, teams to select. It's not just one or two teams that everybody pick. People will pick the Bucks as well now too. Patty Mills is a great. Oh yeah, Dominic, good point. I remember hearing a little bit about that and kept on with my day and didn't pay no mind. But Patty Mills is a solid pickup, bro. The Spurs let him go, I guess. Patty Mills is a good backup, feisty point guard that don't back down from nobody, bro. He's a good player. Patty Mills is a good guard. Yeah, 2K take Brown's game a lot. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is what we got to look forward to next season. They got enough players that all can play hard for a certain amount of time because I guess they're older, So if you want to get the maximum out of these players, you're going to have to do that, which is good. Veteran players who all know how to play. Adding Trevor Reeves is a solid pickup. He's good on defense still, and he can hit the corner three. Yeah, it is early, and everybody, nothing's happened. Injuries, barring injuries, but there are injuries. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, not too many. It's gonna be crazy though, man. It's definitely gonna be crazy to see. Hey, Daniel, I appreciate you coming through also, man. I appreciate that. We came on a little bit later. I thank you for chilling out for as long as you were able to. Yeah, man, always. And your bronze are on the way, so they should be there in a day or two because you're local. You're in the States. Yeah, old and wise, man. I feel like there will be a game or two where they might get blown out. He would be perfect for them, and Curry would get that jump shot correct. um, I forgot what I just said the last second, but I think so. Whatever I just said, yeah. Oh yeah, there might be a couple games where they might get blown out back to back, playing a young gun team that's just waiting for them. You know what I mean? But I feel like those type of games, that's when Westbrook gonna shine. I just hope LeBron can, and I'm all for LeBron, but I hope LeBron can fall back enough. He's always claimed to I'll let the guys be the guard. He'll let somebody be a guard, but then he still brings up the ball every time he's in the game. You know what I mean? LeBron letting somebody else bring up the ball, even though Westbrook is an iffy person too, because he might go for his option first than other people. But you need that too. LeBron needs a killer at the point guard position. Anytime he had that, there's a ring that follows, or the two guard. Do you wait? But LeBron needs somebody who can attack. So people talking about Westbrook, because he can't really shoot, and people will try to pack in the paint, which is true. Once the playoff happens, that's kind of what the case is. But Westbrook still gets to the rack regardless, and he shoots a lot of free throws, and he's durable. You know what I mean? So if LeBron is able to get off the ball a little more, and I know he makes great decisions, I get it, but at least let somebody bring it up, and you just already be down court and initiate the post. Initiate the offense from the pinch post or the low block and do your thing there. Like, save your energy. You know what I'm saying? They hit the strip out there. I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, you did? You did. You did. Good come up. Pardon the stuff outside. Pardon the stuff outside. You guys already know what that is. Yeah, man. It's a good time to go hit up them stores too if you haven't been doing so, because back to school, and then they're starting to get things in for the upcoming season. So yeah. Oh, welcome back, Manny. Hey, no worries, man. We at them. Still technically only 10:41 out here. Yeah, Gemini. He definitely needs to work on his three ball. I'm confident that he's a workhorse too. I'm confident we're gonna see him and LeBron and Jim together, but they both need to work on the 3-point shooting. And Shaq used to say, I practice my free throws all the time and still had the issue. I would say I hope LeBron practices on his free throws, but he might still have an issue. I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is, man. Skip will say he's just afraid of being there by himself and having the pressure of scoring a basket. But he's basically Karl Malone at this point in his career. You talking about LeBron? You talking about LeBron, Tone? I see what you mean, though. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. It's about to be one there. Okay. Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting to see. I don't think it's going to be a turnout like when they came with Gary Payton and Karl Malone. Like, I think this experiment or this situation will be a lot better than it was. I like the team, man. They're making a big deal because they said that the Lakers picked Westbrook over Buddy Hield. I would have did it too. I'd have did it too, again and again and again. They go by these ages and talk about over their prime, past their primes and stuff. Man, like, I don't know, man. Melo, it's gonna be interesting to see these guys, man. It really is gonna be interesting to see this. Melo and LeBron being on the same team is something that people have been looking for a long time, and it might happen a little too later in their careers. However, I don't think so, because I think the team they can do it, man. But okay, age would be a big thing, right? A lot of people say the legs, the age would be their biggest thing. 3-point shootings, their other biggest thing that we can see. They'll still be a long team, a big team, though. They didn't lose height at all. That stands for something. Their defense will be good. I would assume so. Even though Melo's strength is not D, I think now being on a string and now being on your last situations, I think he'll commit a little more. It is about team defense now, not so much individual defense, but they do have Westbrook, who's a pretty good tenacity type on-ball defender. Same thing with Ariza. You know what I mean? Did they keep Horton Tucker or not? Because I'm confused on that. Because I kept hearing that he was involved with the trade to get Westbrook out of here or over here, but then I'm hearing that he's the youngest guy on the team, Thurton Horton Tucker, whatever his name is, THT or whatever. He still plays for the Lakers, right? I heard they pick up Kendrick Dunn from the Miami Heat. I think they could have did better with that spot, but who am I? I'm not a GM. Oh, he's still there. He's a young lion in the works, man. He's a young lion. It's funny because with the guy Schroeder, he's like freaking out now. I don't know if you guys seen. He's freaking out now because he rejected the offer that the Lakers gave him to resign, and now he don't have no really offers on the table. So they're saying he about to miss out on like $71 million potentially. Wow, bro. Wow. Air Max 1s are fire. Let me see if I have it in my phone. I'm gonna show you a picture of an Air Max 1 that I just came across in my last outing. It will be in the next video, but let me know if you guys seen this Air Max 1 before. It has to be new. I'm gonna put it on my Twitter and I'm gonna screen share real quick. Yeah, Air Max 1s are comfortable. A lot of people like Air Max 1s for the comfortability. I've only seen a few Air Max 1s in my day that I had to go cop. You know what I mean? They are dope silhouette though, so that's dope. And you see a good amount of people who like them. You know what I mean? It's kind of a niche in a sense. Is that the word I was looking for? A niche? I'm gonna show you guys this one first before I go to the other one. Real quick. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out and see. You got that there right. Watch when I share it and my quality will mess up. Watch. Hopefully not. But let me know what you guys think about these Air Max 1s. What you think about those, Isaac? You got that there right. I'm not that queer type. He deals. Oh, wow. Shout out to Cool. Schroeder signed with the Celtics for a 1-year, $5.9 million deal after turning down a 4-year, $84. Wow, bro. You know, that's reminiscences of what happened with the boy Isaiah Thomas, but what happened with Schroeder was his own fault. At least Isaiah Thomas went off the word of what the team doctors told him and messed him up, man. But that's a whole other day. Yeah, I haven't seen these before. I just saw these the other day. Who said that? Isaac, what you think about these? Bulls are gonna be nice too. Shout out to Caruso. Yeah, these are not bad though. Those are the AM breakers. Oh, I didn't know. Good looking out. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea. I had just saw them at the store and I was interested. I never seen them before though. Yeah, no, they would have. They would have traded him and maybe the market would have been dry for him. But then again, if he had the Lakers stamp behind him, it wouldn't have been as dry. Latrell Sprewell, fire, Hooper, great. Or not a great. I don't want to go and say great, but like Sprewell was fire on the court, man. Sprewell had game. That Knicks team he was on was sick. When he was hooping with Chris Webber, that was fire too. He even did a little business out there in Minnesota with KG. Yep, it definitely does shine. Haven't seen that shoe yet. I mean, of course, I'll let you know. Dominic, because I haven't been out, and definitely haven't seen those. But you never know. They winning it all with Caruso. Those are nice. Those are dope. The colorway's not bad on those Jordan. The landlord was he was the landlord Sprewell with the spinning the Sprewells. I mean, every now and then you'll still see some rims that keep spinning. They might not be Sprewells, but they took that idea from the Sprewells. Yeah, 80s thing. Yep. I know Rams does his thing with the raffles, man. I'll check it out. Oh, I can't see what it is. Is that Michael Jackson? If it is, I like it. So yeah, that was that shoe, right? And then, so they had this other store that I showed you guys before when I went to Pango before, but they had this one other store, and it's called like Shoe Buddy or Foot Buddy or Shoe. It's called Foot Buddy. They got all kinds of things for your feet, mainly socks, 1,000,001 different color socks. And apparently, occasionally, well, they always sometimes have a selection of sneakers there too. So if you guys ever have an opportunity, you might want to just peek your head in there because they had these shoes. Let's see. They had these shoes, bro. Fire. Lady told me to come back in a couple days. They might have more. I'm like, yes, I'll be right back here. $80. Oh wait, I want to keep that big one over here. These Air Trainer 3s are definitely fire, bro. Colorway is dope. You don't really see it that much at all, bro. If you guys look on GOAT, you'll see what they're talking about. Hayden, what it do? I'm doing well, keeping up, keeping energy good. Still on 8-10 day, 8-10 night rather. You know what I mean? Is Kanye at the live party? I don't know. But yeah, these Trainer 3s are pretty dope. I like the colorway, man. Okay. They have a lot of dope colorways in the trainers. And I guess Travis Scott has a trainer coming out too, if you guys might have seen the images of that. KD9 Unlimited. Yeah, they have a lot of colorways of that too. Oh yeah, I know exactly which one of these are. Unlimiteds are not too bad. Yeah. The KD9 Unlimiteds. I remember seeing this colorway. Guys, let me know if you guys like this one. Fire vibes on that. This shoe kind of reminded me of like a LeBron in a sense. I remember when these dropped. These were dope though. Yeah, this week is gonna be crazy. Good luck with everybody doing your raffles too. Do as many as you can in many places as you can. Travis Scott's, yeah, those Air Maxes is nice. Very nice. Yeah, got the Knicks vibe on those trainers. Those is dope. I hadn't seen them. trying to think. What does it look like really quick? You guys can go ahead and let me check this out. Man, how do you get people on eBay to leave your damn feedback, bro, without harassing them? And then you harass them, and then they leave you negative feedback. Like, no, I need the positive feedback. Damn it. You guys are ever curious? I'm actually, when I get off of here, I'm about to binge post because there's some things I was holding on to and just some things I, but it's I got to get it all up. So if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and check out the eBay. Let me know about the things you guys see that I have here. Currently 88 items, but there will be a lot more listed. A lot of different things, but there's more and more things being added. Got the Space Jam jacket up there. Boom. Team Squad. This thing right here is kind of crazy. Yeah, but just check it out if you guys have a chance. If you guys are, I tell people from the Bobby Thrift channel too. If you guys are coming here from the channel, you know what I'm saying, I'll give you guys the offer price. Like I have an offer for most of mine available. So if you're somebody who supports the channel, let me know or something, and then we'll work it out. Yeah, if he does, I mean, he was doing his thing for Miami. He was. He did. He was doing his thing. I remember the Lakers when they were playing him. He was. That's probably why they went after him, because he did well against the Lakers, or he did his thing against the Lakers in the bubble. Maybe that's why they went after him. He was attacking. He was hitting from outside. Maybe they see him as the new Boobie Gibson, if you guys know who that is. But maybe a better version. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see, though. We've been rocking here for about an hour and 30 minutes. I feel like I've been on a little longer, but then I don't know. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe because I haven't been on for a while in the live stream format. But like I said, this will be coming back more often. Hopefully you guys have time to come through. They'll probably be this length, maybe even longer, because I don't mind, man. I like the interaction. I don't care about the other parts of what is kind of important in a sense, but like there's ways to make these things work. Boobie Gibson. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Boobie. Okay, yeah, real quick on that. Because they talk about all these comparisons of players and what players do and how KD can do this and that like LeBron does. But if KD led a team and Boobie Gibson was his main second guy, then I would have more respect for KD in that whole LeBron KD thing. LeBron took a Boobie Gibson-led co-star, to the finals. They did get swept to the great Spurs. But, man, that first Cavs team that he took to the league. And then another point, because I'm going to say this. Yes, I understand. He might finish with a losing record in the finals. Say he doesn't get no more rings and he stops at 4 and he's 4-11, 4 and whatever. But to like have played in the finals that many times in your career, like more than half of your career, like almost damn near the whole career, you've been playing for championships. That's not easy. People just sweep that under the rug. Half of your career, more than half of your career, you're playing for the ring. You play all the way to the finals every year, except for 2 or 3 years, maybe more than that. No more than 5 years of his career, he was playing for finals. Oh man, Smush Parker, yeah, he was getting killed out there. Smush. Oh my God, Kobe used to yell at that dude. Me as a non-Laker fan at that time, But seeing that, like, yeah, man, get that guy. He's trash. But hey, trash in the aspect of everybody else he's against. I always say that. I always have to, even in my brain, I say it to myself, even if I don't say it out loud. Because if you're in the league, you're good, bro. You'll beat a bunch of average players. Like if you're in the league, even if you're 15th on the bench, you got more game than average people. It takes a skill to get there, but you just might suck compared to everybody else, and that's fair to say. But suck, like for real trash. You're in the league. You gotta have something good. I mean, then again, you never know that. Things have changed since how it was before. You know, I have to acknowledge that. All right, Manning. All right. He's a cool player. Is he still in the league? Nah, if you win, you won't. I mean, I'm curious about that. You know, I'll be wondering about that too. But even though the Wolves is out and things are getting a little crazy out in the streets, usually for the releases so far, it's all right unless you're dealing with. All right, well, let me tell you this: how you coming out here? Like, if you have a raffle and you win out of town, there's certain places you know what I'm saying. Depending, I'm trying to see what you're doing though. Like, if you have raffle tickets and you won, for sure you have a pair guaranteed. If you have a pair guaranteed, then you're good. I'm confused with what you're saying. Like if you're going somewhere trying to be like a first come first serve thing, that's a whole different animal. Because if you're not in the first 5, then you're gonna have to deal with people trying to cut. But if you won the raffle, I would still say get there early, so that way you can get in and get out before any other crowd who might be into that stuff gets there. But you keep to yourself, do your thing. I don't think so. I think you'll be good. I'm not trying to mislead you, but I think you'll be good. If you go get what you get and leave, I'm not even trying to be funny, but I mean, I do that. I see a lot of people do that sometimes. Like certain releases, me, the vlogger guy, like sometimes you might just want to get your release and get out of there. You know what I mean? And just go talk about it somewhere else. It happens. I mean, it is what it is. I know you was Manning because that was sounding wild. But what I would do is kind of be cordial but keep to yourself. Don't tell too many people where you're from, in a sense. I mean, it's not that bad. I from the energy I be around and I see, but there are certain ones that you can go to, and there are certain people like when I went to Compton, but of course it's Compton. I'm not trying to profile and say that either. But when I went to Compton for the release for the Raging Bulls, that was the only time where it felt like, okay, it might be some action, not for me, but other people. But it wasn't, just exactly. Just move quick, do your thing, and leave. When you're there chilling and lollygagging, and then you want to pull out the shoe and be like, yeah, I got my pair. And, some people might be aggy. Because like I said, for the Raging Bull thing, I guess somebody pulled up, didn't know it was reserved only. And then there was somebody there that was bragging about how he had multiple pairs. So it kind of became something with them. I talked about that before for sure. Then it looked like dude talking about, I should just knock his ass out and take the. People get aggy with it. So just come there, see what you're doing, chill out, get what you got, super down. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man. Other than that, just coming up with a good energy, you should be good, bro. Camp for a week. Wow. I couldn't do that. All red 270s and the Asics. That's what you were talking about on IG for sure. Next time I go out, I have your IG. Your message is up at the top of my messages from my recent interactions in the section that you're in. So that's something else I'll have to do too. But yeah, I'll definitely get back to you on that. I definitely will. Definitely will. Definitely will. But yeah, man, big shout out to everybody who came through for however long you were able to come through. I got a video dropping. It should be dropping tomorrow evening. So hopefully you guys get around checking that out. And then I also got the review coming. And I just got some more things that's in the works, trying to grind out, man. A lot of things going on in life. So, you know, it's just weird how the universe works, man. That's all I can say, man. Ups and downs, smiles and frowns all at the same time. Like, life definitely tests you, man. And things about to get a little different out here in these streets too, man. Based on what everybody's trying to do in other states and what they might start implementing over here. You know, it might be, I mean, like, you know, the goal obviously is always to do like YouTube, you know, and my other things like full time, which I pretty much do. But like, it might get to a point, man, where like I'm super reliant on this stuff even more so than I am, because they're gonna start making things happen, and if you want to work, so we shall see. The energy's there regardless, and man, hopefully you guys are able to get what sneakers you guys want this week. Hit me up on IG if you guys got questions or suggestions, or you know, just want to chop it up. When I have free time, I check my IG. And just so you know, sometime too, if you hit me up on IG, I might not respond sometime right away because I don't have my notifications on IG at all. So I don't know what's happening on IG unless I check it. And I try not to check it because I try to, you know, you gotta protect your brain from so much interaction with devices and shit. You know what I mean? Even though I am on them all a lot, I still try to get some type of restriction or help in there. Yeah, that's it. In and out real quick. You know what I mean? Because you get some people there that's just aggy, but I haven't seen it. But what happens is people want to press you for buying. Oh, you selling yours? You selling yours? And get mad because you ain't selling yours. Like, no, nigga, I'm not selling mine. Like, fuck. I want to get an attitude with me because I'm not selling, nigga. It's funny. Yeah, IG is I seen some shit on IG the other day. Shit, I can't even show it. I would. It's just about, it's summertime, and for a lot of women, it's called the hot girl summer. So that's all I'll leave it at. That's why IG. That's why I had to like really, you know, that's true. That's true. But yeah, man, I do want to try to get some other things done because I'm trying to binge post. At least I got a good amount of things I want to try to put up if I'm able to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try and get to that. Big shout out to everybody coming through. If you guys see, I think I might have segments uploaded. If I do that, if you have time, check them out. What I mean by that is breaking this live stream up into segments, because we did talk about a few different topics. You heard it here first. No, I'm about to get out of here, man. Have a great night wherever you guys are in the world. Hopefully you guys are having great energy. If not, hopefully energy comes around you. And, you know, whatever, man. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys definitely in the next video. Deuces.